What day is it?
Good morning. 10, I believe. It's Sunday. Yeah, so day 10.
We hung a plant back up.
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
We are gonna just cut logs back by the fire pit area, and not do any hauling today. I think we're just gonna make some piles.
We're gonna make piles. We cleaned all this up yesterday.
Yeah.
Really, I think, is it just those 2 trees that were down that we cleaned up, or was there a third one?
I think there's a third one.
Those 2 trees we cleaned up. Sue was down there with her chainsaw. We bought a chainsaw. I haven't used it yet. This is still the tree of concern, but the priority, of course, are trees on houses. So now Barb and I today are going to work on these trees, which are smaller.
The smaller guys you might be able to do with the sawzall, and then maybe if we get back there we'll have to use the chainsaw.
Yeah, I think if we can get through these 2 trees today, that would be huge.
Yep.
And then put it on me. There's a debris problem. Ina is moving here with her husband, Ina and Adam, next week, but she's still in Florida, and she is coordinating a Facebook, ask for help for debris removal. There's so much debris, so that's good. And then once she finds someone, if that even happens, we need dump trucks.
Yeah.
But they don't know where to bring all of this. Like the county itself,
they're trying to figure it out.
Find a place where to put all the debris. And the other thing they're warning is don't make fire. Don't try to burn huge fires because we haven't had rain.
Not bigger than 3-foot piles.
Not bigger than 3-foot piles, because that's the last thing we would need is forest fires with all this kindling.
And they're going to need one of those dump trucks that have like a claw on it because of the trunks are so big you can't lift them.
Right. And then as far as we go, I'll take this back. We were going to try to, we had someone that said they could take this down, but they were working on a neighbor's house yesterday and did some damage to their house, just getting trees off. And so our neighbor was like, don't use that guy. Don't trust that guy. It's all about finding licensed and insured people, and it's really hard right now, especially when the priority is trees off of houses, not trees that could fall. But our neighbor Dan had an outfit in from Raleigh with huge machines and cranes, and that's the kind of skill we need to get rid of this tree.
Yeah.
That is scary. But that's it. Day 10. The dog's up here with us. I slept great again last night. You did not?
Slept so. I was just, here, put it on me.
So.
Processing the disappointment of just how much longer we're not going to be able to be in our own
We'll talk
home.
about Duke.
So Duke sent us a message yesterday saying that the harder hit areas, they're uncovering more extensive damage as they get into the harder hit areas, and that happens to be us. And so there's no timeline except for the neighbors chatting. And
the neighbors chatting across the street talked to a Duke guy, and he said
November 15th.
And today is October 5, 6?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
So he's processing that disappointment, but holding the disappointment also with the gratitude of having a warm place with water and power. So
yeah, at my mom's house.
Everything's temporary.
And then adding that, my 82-year-old mother fell last night.
Oh yeah.
She's not hurt, but it's like managing. Please don't she's climbing on ladders. She's trying to put up decorations. She's just not aware of her own limitations. And it's a constant fear that she's going to get hurt and end up in a hospital. So, anyway, that's it for now. Bye.
I can't turn it off because I got gloves on.